Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes. Welcome to another evening where we're going to be talking about week two of college football. Man, last week was so exciting to finally get some college football played last week. It was exciting. My Longhorns won. Many of the other powerful teams won that was in the top 25. We had a couple of teams that didn't know. They didn't win, and I know their fans are sad right about now. But my Longhorns won. Michigan Wolverines won. Ohio State won. You know, a lot of good. USC won a game that I didn't think that they were going to pull out, but they won. Um, we saw Florida State take another loss. Wow. 0-2 on the season. I don't think any of us would have predicted that, but as it is. They 0-2 right now. And man, I'm looking forward to this week's games. I don't know if anybody's going to jump on tonight, but if they do, great. If they don't, I got to still make the show roll. So, real quick, I want to talk about some of the games that I'm interested in watching this weekend. Hopefully, those games will be good games, even though they're going to be some games that are, the teams were just outmatched, but they were games that I thought were significant games this week in week two of college football. So, the first game I want to talk about is Arkansas at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State decided not to suspend Ollie Gordon for the 4 games that they said they was going to suspend him for. And he got to play last week, and I'm sure he's going to be playing at home this week against Arkansas. Arkansas is a team in the SEC that's very physical. They don't have the athletes that they once had a few years ago, but they're still a decent team. Because if I remember correctly, they blew out whoever they played last week, like maybe 60, 70 something to nothing, which means that they can actually score some points. So I'm anxious to see how this game is going to turn out. I want to see if Arkansas can make some plays because at some point in the season they're going to play Texas. So I want to get to see what they're looking like in week two against Oklahoma State. I want to see if they can stop the run. As you know, Ollie Gordon was one of the top backs last year in college football. I want to see if they can contain Ollie Gordon. And I want to see if Sam Pittman can match wits with Mike Gundy. Because Mike Gundy is a heck of a football coach. And if he ever decides he wants to leave Oklahoma State, there's probably going to be some high-profile jobs coming available here this season and then in some upcoming seasons because some teams and their coaches are on a hot seat. So I want to talk about the next game, which is Baylor at number 12, Utah. Now, I don't think this is going to be a good game, but I'm anxious to see if Baylor can hang with Utah because Utah is one of those physical teams that has joined the Big 12 from the Pac-12. And I'm anxious to see can Dave Aranda's defense, because he's a defensive-minded coach, can he slow down the Utah team and get them on track? Because he's one of those coaches that is on the hot seat. Yeah, he's one of those coaches. Dave Aranda is on one of those coaches that's on the hot seat. So I'm anxious to see what he's going to be able to do with that Baylor Bear team when they go up against Utah this weekend in Utah. Another game I want to talk about is Iowa State at number 25, Iowa. Iowa State's coach, Matt Campbell, is a coach that I believe is going to be on the hot seat real soon. He had a chance to go and coach at Nebraska a couple of years ago, but he decided to stay at Iowa State. and he missed his opportunity to get a much better college football team than he has at Iowa State. They had that mentality of 3-star players with a 5-star mentality. And he just missed his chance when the Iowa State was good to go and get him a better job at a better university, at a higher profile university. And he missed that opportunity. So now he's going to find himself on the hot seat because Iowa State hasn't won against Iowa in quite some time, and they're probably not going to win this weekend. So Matt Campbell's going to find himself on the hot seat because I don't think they're going to score enough points to beat Iowa. Iowa's defense is very, very good, and they actually put 40 points on somebody last week and blanked them 40-0. So I don't think that Iowa State is going to be able to handle Iowa in Iowa. Another game I want to talk about because I want to see if Illinois is for real. They play number 22 Kansas in Illinois, and I want to see if Illinois can handle Kansas. Last year's game was a really, really good game. It came down to the wire, and I believe Kansas ended up pulling out that victory. And I want to see if this year's game is going to be as good as last year's game, and I want to see if Kansas can do to Illinois what they did to the team they played last week, because they crushed whoever they played last week. So I want to see if Jalon Daniels can keep it rolling and do what he needs to do. Another game I want to talk about is number 15 Tennessee at NC State. I want to see if Tennessee can handle NC State's defense, and I want to see if NC State can score against Tennessee's defense and to see if they can muster up some offense as well, because their offense did not look good last week. So I want to see if NC State can make anything happen with their offense and with their defense this week. Another game I'm interested in because I want to see I really want to see how good is Oklahoma. Because last week they put it on the team that they played last week, Temple. But Houston is a little bit better caliber team, not by much, but it's going to be a better contest for number 16 Oklahoma, which they're probably ranked higher than that now because the polls came out yesterday, and I didn't get to update my sheet. So they're probably ranked higher than that, seeing that Florida State loss that was ahead of them. So hopefully they're going to be able to put up enough points to beat Houston in Oklahoma, and I get a chance to see how good Oklahoma is because that's one of Texas' rivals. Big Ron, what's up?
What's going down, brother? I'm just trying to get this together.
Okay,
cool. And what time it start? 8:30?
We started at 8, so I'm live right now. So in a minute we're gonna get everybody rolling. I'm just waiting for everybody else to jump in.
Okay.
8 o'clock, yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay, cool.
Let me turn. Yep. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna move around. Gotta do something real quick, but I'm here, brother.
Okay, cool. So I'm anxious to see if Houston can do anything with Oklahoma with their new coach that they have, and I want to also see if Oklahoma's defense is going to play a lot better than what they're expected to play, and to see if their offensive line is better than what people say it's going to be. Next game I want to talk about is Boise at Oregon. Oregon did not look good last week. They really did not look good, and I'm anxious to see if they can right that ship and be able to beat Boise, because Boise is the one team that a lot of people are predicting to make the 12-team playoff as one of the non-Power 4 schools, as one of the Group of 5 schools. Everybody is picking Boise State to be that team, to be number 12 in that 12-team college football playoff. So I'm anxious to see if that is going to be the case. I don't know if it is or not, but it just might be. Another game I want to talk about. In this game last year, I think Nebraska should have won this game last year against Colorado, but their offense kept turning the ball over. But anytime Colorado plays, it's going to be must-see TV because everybody wants to see how well Coach Prime's Colorado Buffaloes are going to play every week in and week out. And I'm one of those people. I'm anxious to see what they're going to look like against Nebraska, a much improved team. Even though they got a 5-star freshman quarterback, I think they are much better this year than they were last year, especially at the quarterback position, even though Dylan Raiola is a true freshman. They got that transfer wide receiver, Isaiah Nayor from Texas, which was going to be a huge part of Texas's offense when he was there, but he suffered an ACL injury, and now he's at Nebraska. So hopefully he can continue his ways at Nebraska like he did last week. He had a lot of yardage, and he had a touchdown and some receptions. So hopefully he'll be able to do that again this week. And we're going to see if anybody can slow down Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. They balled out last week. So we want to see, can Nebraska contain these two? Especially when you got Joe Horn on the other side of Travis Hunter. I also want to see, is Travis Hunter going to play every single play offensively and defensively again this week? I'm anxious to see that because I don't know if he can keep up that kind of play week in and week out, especially once they get into the heart of the Big 12 and they play some of the physical teams that are just going to be too physical for him to be out there on that field every single play offensively and defensively. So we're going to see what he's looking like this week and to see if he plays all the plays and to see if Shedeur Sanders' offensive line can play better than they played last week. North Dakota State was able to put a lot of pressure on him with a bunch of stunts that their offensive line just couldn't handle them. And but even though he lit up the scoreboard with his stats, they put a lot of pressure on him. And that was the big knock on Colorado last year was he just took too much of a beating. And hopefully that offensive line can protect him and he won't take such a beating like he did last year where he had a broken vertebrae in his back, I believe, towards the end of that season. So, of course, we all know what the big game is this weekend, but we'll save that one for later. Hopefully we'll get some more homies on, and we'll talk about that game a little bit later.
Is it anybody waiting?
No, ain't nobody waiting yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know Howard was counting down and said he was going to be on. But it's okay, man. We can talk about whatever. Whenever you want to start, man, I can hold it. We can hold it down, if don't nobody join.
Okay, cool. What was your thoughts from last week's games?
Not much. The one game that really I thought Clemson was going to come to play. I thought they was going to have a better showing than that. No. They got manhandled, man. It's either I know it's the first game. See, I like to reserve judgment but they should have been up for that game. That was a big game. So you are what you are right now. And right now, Clemson is not on Georgia's level. Georgia looked like a well-oiled machine. Clemson looked like they need work. You know what Dabo, Clemson is the only D1 school that doesn't go in the portal besides the armed forces like Army, Navy, and Air Force. They don't take transfers. And I know that's a topic maybe later we're going to get into, but if Dabo this season doesn't pan out for them, he's not going to be on the hot seat per se, but he's going to be under a lot of pressure to go ahead and get in that portal because he's falling behind. The talent is just not there right now for them. And other than that, Oregon, just like I said, Oregon didn't look too great, but we'll see a little bit more about what they're about because I believe they play Boise State, correct?
Yeah,
Oregon has Boise State, and Boise State is not a bad team. They're not to be slept on because just like Michigan, we played Fresno State, and people were disgusted or saying that we didn't look that great. But you got to understand, Fresno State and Boise, they're like 1-2 in the Mountain West. They're predicted to, think along with I think maybe UNLV might be up there or somebody else. But I mean, they're a quality team, and the quarterback that they had, King, they got Fresno State has 4 preseason first team all conference. It was the quarterback King, that running back Sherrod, and the O lineman and the D lineman. So I mean, they ain't to be messed with, but people was trying to put Michigan down, even though on the offense side of the ball, we need work. We need a lot of work. We had a little last week. We had a forum. We were on here, all Michigan fans. Orgy is not it, man. Orgy is not it right now. I think we're going to have to roll with Warren and just try to get him up to speed because Texas is coming. I'm a little worried about that one, Robert. I'm a lot worried about that one. Those 3-and-outs we can't have with Texas, man. I mean, I don't know what we can do. We're just going to have to coach him up a little bit. And what I was telling y'all last week about Donovan Edwards, something's not right with him, man. If you watched our game, he's not running. I saw it in him last year. I really saw it in him since he's been there. If he gets the hole, he can hit the hole and be out and use that long speed. But as far as dancing a hole, his feet and his eyes, he's not a natural runner of the ball, man. So I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. But other than that, everything, it's just a way. So you can't say too much, or you really can't see too much right now because it's early and a lot of people are playing cupcakes. But when they get to start playing somebody like Michigan and Texas, you're gonna be able to find out a lot about both teams. Mm-hmm. And I'm just waiting to see for some better matchups in weeks to come.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I thought that Clemson was gonna play a lot better than what they did. And I was like, come on, man, you playing the #1 team in the country and you playing that soft,
That's soft.
And I thought that the quarterback, you've been there 3 years, bro. You should be playing a lot better than that. Cade Klubnik, I think is his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
Like, dude, you should be playing way better than that.
Right.
And him not going in the portal, he got 2 players out of the portal, but he did not get players that could come and start and help his team. He just got 2 guys out of the portal that he eventually got to develop. We like, dude, if you got a hole in your team, you got to go in the portal and find somebody to fill that hole.
Exactly. I mean, that's just
what to start, not somebody that you got to develop for 2 or 3 years. No, you need a guy out the portal that's going to start right now.
Right now. You're absolutely right about that. And also, I wanted to say, Florida State, boy, oh boy, man, oh man, what's going on down in Tallahassee? No. What's going on? Your boy, he's on the hot seat. His seat is burning.
Yeah, his seat is burning.
Jesus.
My thing is, when you go in the portal for a quarterback, man, you can't get DJU. He ain't proven nothing in the 3 years that he has been starting. I think this might be his 5th year. He ain't did nothing since then. Why would you get this guy?
Never did anything. He went out west. And that brand of ball, it made his numbers look decent because you know how they play in the Pac-12, how they did play. So he showed what he was when he was with Clemson, right? Is that where? Yeah, Clemson the first go around. And I mean, they just didn't look. They don't look ready to play, man. And there's gonna be rumblings about Deion. I'm already hearing them, come back to Florida State. But they just don't seem ready to play. I thought they were going to come back with a chip on their shoulder since how they got left out. I know they lost a lot of players, but they had enough to be a top 10 team. They ranked, it was preseason top 10. So, I mean, and they got him. So I thought they thought that they were ready to roll, but they look terrible, man. They can't stop nobody. Their D line with Boston College really was giving them the business, man.
Yeah.
I watched that game. I said, man, they manhandle him, but they got Jim O'Brien. I mean, ain't that his name? O'Brien from who was going to be Ohio State's old coordinator. He came from the NFL, but he went there back home.
Right.
But he got them boys playing, man.
Yeah.
He got them boys playing. And Boston College, they just got out physical, out tough, and they took their heart, man, in that game. So that first game wasn't an aberration. They lost to Georgia State. They are who they are, man. They are what they shown on film, on what we seeing. That's who Florida State is. It's a wrap for them, bro.
Yeah, it's over for them. The thing I'm waiting on now is because they ended up getting a couple of recruits that Texas was after. So now that they're looking horrible, I wonder if these dudes gonna flip to Texas.
Oh, they flipping.
I'm like, man, come on,
Flip. They flipping. They man, they about to be in shambles. It's about to be unrest down in Tallahassee. We don't want to get involved in that mess. We're gonna go who on the come up. Texas is on the come up, bro.
Yeah. So
y'all look good.
They look good. That Michigan game, I just thought they were just being vanilla because they got a big game this week. I didn't think that they were trying to show a whole lot. That was my thinking anyway.
Me too, in a sense, but I still didn't see. I don't see anything from, especially Orji. Oh my God, man, that one. They did like a quick out. He rolled out to the same side. Man, he threw the ball right in the ground, like boom. That was other than that little 3-yard pass he threw. I think it was a touchdown, but that wasn't nothing. But an actual pass, he looked terrible on that, and that was he didn't even throw the ball. So I'm assuming that Warner's gonna be the man, right? I mean,
yeah.
And he kind of reminded me of JJ a little bit. I mean, just how he looked out there, but oh man, I don't know. We couldn't get the ball to any wide outs. I mean, we might have been just being vanilla because we did the tight end thing. Colson had a good game, and our RB2 running back 2,
number 20.
Yeah, Mullins.
Yeah.
He came in and ran. That's who probably needs to be starting for us, man. He came in and ran on. He has the feet and the eyes, and plus he runs for power. Right. I don't know what Donovan be doing, man. Even if you think about this, last year's, I mean, even the 2 runs he had against Ohio State, it was wide open.
Yeah.
He saw the hole, hit the hole, and was gone. In the national championship game, the one run he ran into the O-lineman's back and bounced out, and then saw the opening to the left, and then broke that way. I mean, he's not a natural runner of the ball, man. I don't care what anybody say. I'm for my Wolverines, but he ain't it, man. You're gonna see what I'm saying. Wait, later on in the year. Remember this conversation. He's not it. He might not be starting.
Yeah, I think they should play that number 20 myself because he comes in and he's determined. I'm gonna get some yards.
He gonna get some yards.
I'm getting me some yards.
Same
I'm not
play
gonna be looking for no hole and none of that. Wherever the hole's supposed to be, that's where I'm going, and I'm hitting it and I'm going.
Right.
He ain't dancing. He ain't waiting, and he gonna get some yards.
Same exact play call, same line. Why is there such a difference?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same play. They didn't do nothing special for Mullins that they didn't do. They gave Donovan the ball 11 times. He had like 25 yards on 11 carries. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right. And dude had, I think he had 92 yards on 15 carries. So that's all I needed to see, bro.
Who's your Heisman front runner so far?
Who's my what? I didn't hear you.
Your Heisman front runner so far. If you had to give it to somebody today, who are you giving it to?
It got to be T. Hunter, man, Colorado. It got to be. I don't know, man. That dude is special. I don't know if it's I don't think the two-way thing will hurt him, but it's just him and Shador on the same team. That might hurt his votes. Yeah. But my eyes tell me that dude is the best player in college football right now. If he can stay healthy, because he's been, he had the talent last year. He was showing out last year, but he got hurt. But if he can stay healthy, and I don't know if they can play him every play a game. No, you know what I mean? Not every play.
Not every play, no.
They need to rest him more. Maybe play him less on all O. But he's so explosive. But play him less on O, and I think they're going to need him probably more on D, because they're I think they're lacking a little bit more. They have a little bit more weapons on O. They got that Horn dude. I think they got another receiver too. They do not have a running back.
Yeah,
They're hurt. That one guy, that one little freshman, he left. He transferred out. So I got Nebraska winning by 10 next week.
I got them winning too. Yeah, I got them winning too.
Got Nebraska beating them by 10 next week. The freshman quarterback Nebraska has Matt Rule. He's getting his feet under him, getting some recruits. He started with the O and D lines. You work inside out. They was just having a problem getting skilled players. They in Nebraska ain't had a real quarterback in a minute.
Yeah.
They had basically running backs playing quarterback. That one black dude, they had Sims, and they had this one white guy last year. He was like a fullback playing quarterback. But I got Colorado. I got Nebraska winning that one. What'd you think about that one?
I got Nebraska winning it too. I think Nebraska would have beat them last year had they not had all them turnovers, because they had the chance to take leads against Colorado last year, and they kept turning the ball over. And then they won some possessions they was going 3 and out. So their defense got exhausted because their defense was balling.
Yeah.
And then once that defense got tired in the second half, Colorado took advantage of it and just blew it wide open.
Yeah, that's the same thing I saw. The defense, after so many 3 and outs, man, I mean, you on the field so long, in Colorado, it was explosive, so, they did wear them down a little bit. They wore them down a little bit. What do you think about what game? What was that one game I was thinking about? Who else? Tell me the games. I'm trying to remember who else was playing.
Last week?
This week coming up.
Oh, the ones I put on the sheet, I put on Arkansas, Oklahoma State, Baylor, Utah, Iowa State, Iowa, Kansas, Illinois, Tennessee, NC State.
Iowa State. I'm a Big Ten dude, so that's not a glamorous game, but I'm interested. Iowa surprised me with their O. They ain't had O in forever. Parents fired his son, so they got a new O coordinator. But the defense has always been there. I got them beating Iowa State, but I'm just interested to see how that's going to pan out for them in the Big Ten this year. Because if they could put some points on the board, Iowa's always in games. They just get worn down. They just they're deep, play and the O ain't doing that. But so many 3 and outs. I mean, you're gonna give up some points, but they didn't give up a lot of points, anyway, with no O. So they get a little bit of offense. They might surprise some people, bro.
I think so too. I asked Todd the same question. I said, Todd, what do you think about Iowa scoring 40 points last week, shutting out the team? Does that show that they got some offense now? He's like, no, they just had to play some cupcakes. I said, man, listen, even against cupcakes, 40 points, that's a lot of points, man.
That's a lot of points, bro.
It was cupcakes, man. I'm like, okay, we're going to see. I think if they can score, if they can score 25, 30 points a game, they're going to win a lot of football games, man.
They're going to win some games.
That many points.
Right. I'm not saying they're going undefeated or nothing, but they're going to win a lot of games that they couldn't win. They didn't win last year. They should have won, And okay, he can say that they playing against cupcakes. But Ohio State didn't. They got some scores late, but they was in a little dogfight with Akron at first. So, I mean, you know what I mean? They and Akron is like, I think they predicted to be like number 12 in the MAC. They're terrible. Honestly, they was like 2-10 last year. They're terrible.
Right.
So they didn't set the world on fire. Dude got a couple bombs, and I mean, they didn't set the world on fire.
Right.
So he can kill that. He just want to put them down in big Ohio State. You talking about Ty, right?
Yeah.
Ty,
Yeah. Yeah.
the Buckeye fan. All
Yeah.
them Buckeye fans. You see my Michigan t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
see.
see the reference right there. I'm in the living
You
room.
look like you own a clothing store back there.
Yeah. Yeah, go blue, baby.
What did you think of that LSU USC game?
Oh man, USC. That was another game I won. Hey, I was impressed with USC, bro. I was impressed with their toughness. I mean, like I said, I'm thinking LSU is ready. You know what I'm saying? And they held up against them, and they look good, man. They look real good. They the quarterback, they look good. I can't exactly remember the guy's name, but
Was his last name Moss? Moss?
yeah, Mo. Yeah. He looked good, man. It was just something about they look good. They look tough. They look more physical. I know Poe was saying last week that they got a new defensive coordinator, and,
Yeah.
and it paid dividends in that one game, like I said, and it making me reevaluate what I was saying earlier, talking about they ain't ready for big boy football. I had forgot that they had LSU early on, so now I got a little barometer of what they're about, and they look good, man. My boys got a tough schedule, man. Michigan.
Y'all do got a tough schedule. Now that you see some of these teams play, you're like, ooh,
Right.
a bit tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Exactly. And with a combination of them looking so good and us not looking that great, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, it might be rough, man. It's gonna be a dogfight every game, you know. But yeah, we ready. We up for it, man. My Wolverines up for it.
Yeah, I think they are too, man. I mean, they got good coaching. They got a good culture there. So they're going to be ready. They ain't laying down. They ain't not doing no Clemson on nobody.
No, we
They
ain't.
coming to play week in and week out. They not doing none of that stuff.
We ain't built like that, bro. And even if we ain't exciting, we're not gonna put up 50 points. I mean, we didn't really do that last year either. We're gonna have to win ugly and play ugly and do what we do, man, to win games. That's what we're gonna have to do, man. Hopefully, your boy Warren can develop fast. Once he get his legs under him, develop fast, and the O-line can continue to, mesh and get a little better at run blocking. But it ain't, we ain't winning no wars on the O-line this year for sure. But we just got to be decent, pretty good at running the ball. That's it. So, is that somebody trying to?
I thought it was Mossberg trying to get in there, but it's they didn't connect. Yeah, I put it back out there to see if anybody else was going to jump on. What did you think about that Miami and Florida game?
I actually turned from the game. I was shocked about that one too. Two coaches down there in Florida, two coaches on the hot seat. Because man, I think both of them been there. How many years? What's the Gators coach name?
Oh man, his last name started with an N.
Ian.
Napier.
Napier, yeah. He's on the hot seat. It don't make no sense. Him in Florida State, as much talent as they have, you know what I'm saying? And I was impressed with Miami also. I was really impressed with Miami. So I see them two boys on the hot seat. Both of them Florida coaches is on the hot seat, man. And I want to give a shout out to that I think what's his name, Costello or some Boston College quarterback. I like him, man. I like him a lot. And Ward from Miami. That's the reason I thought about it, because he reminded me of Ward a little bit. But Ward got special, man.
Yeah,
Ward is special. That boy could sling that ball.
I didn't think he was going to ball out like that.
Huh?
I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was going to ball out like that.
Me either. Not like that. He looked like he got. I'm not sure it may be the same offense he ran at Washington State or similar to it, but he looked real comfortable, didn't he? I mean, he made all the right reads. He running and throwing on the run on the money. That boy got a special arm too. Yeah, there's somebody in there. Yeah, but I'm really impressed with Miami.
Yeah, I was impressed with him as well.
What's good, man?
Light offensive. Going, yeah, that kid, man. That's a former FSU.
You breaking up?
Yeah, you breaking up, Mossberg. That running back for Boise State that's about to play against Oregon this week had I think 20 carries for 267 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even. Oh my God, I didn't see that.
6 touchdowns. I'm like, whoa.
I just seen that the score. They didn't. They played. They won like 50 something to 40 something. They didn't. Blow them out like that. So I said, oh, they gave up 40 something points to some, lower level competition. So Oregon might get right, but Boise.
What's going down?
Oh,
there he is.
What's up with you? You good?
Yeah, man. Got to get this little girl together.
Okay, that's right. She just started school, right?
Yeah, the other day. So second day today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How she like it?
She like it. But I'm glad she don't got that many friends there no more.
Yeah, that makes the difference right there, man. When you got less friends, you know how that could be.
Was she getting in trouble?
Huh?
Was she getting in trouble last year?
A little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, Paul, since you were here, man. What'd you think about your boy Donovan Edwards, bro?
I don't know, man. It seemed like he be running in quicksand.
What I tell you? I told you that last week. I told you something ain't right with him.
Yeah, he be like he running in quicksand, but he can catch and do all the other stuff, but coming out that hole, it don't look right. Mullins hit that hole real good, man.
That's what we was just saying.
Mullins hit that hole real good. He run hard too.
And he got feet. He got feet, you know what I'm saying? He can make that quick cut while he keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And when he spin, he keep chopping. Watch Mullins run. He keep chopping. Yeah. What y'all think about Florida State and this Deion job?
That's what we was saying. Go ahead, no.
Hey, listen. If he don't go to the NFL, which I don't know if it's going to be no jobs for him. I don't even know if they're ready for Deion Sanders in the NFL. They ain't got no choice, man. They ain't got no choice. They got to bring him in because you know what he's going to do. He's going to get all kinds of recruits. He's going to build that program back up.
Yeah, he's going to get all the Florida recruits.
Yeah,
all them recruits.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he got to make sure his O and defensive coordinators are correct. Because Deion ain't really no coach.
Yeah,
he's like an overseer. You know what I'm saying? He the rah-rah. He the face of the program. He Bobby Bowden when Bobby Bowden got older. He got to have some good coaches around him. People was coming to Florida State for Bobby Bowden, but everybody else was coaching the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But look, you got to think. When if he go to Florida State, he gonna have all that resources. He gonna have all them resources to get anybody. Like, you know what I mean? But they gonna have to fall in line with Deion. It's gonna be Deion's way. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be Deion's way. It ain't like by committee. It's like Deion. You know what I mean? And then you branch off from there. You know what I mean? Like,
and I heard, with the Flash, and I heard he tough, man. I've been hearing some stories out of Colorado. Deion, he hard on him. He real hard. A lot of players couldn't take that.
Yeah, he run a lot of players away. You know what I mean? But But in this day and age, these players leave for nil money. They leave because they ain't playing. The one boy they left that had the running back, he ain't played yet. And it's been like 3 years.
Remember the one they had the one little dude last year?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't played in like 3 years. He went to like Florida, Miami. He decommitted from them too, and now he just out here. I don't know what's wrong with him.
They need a running back because they had the white dude. He couldn't get it done.
Man, I seen Colorado. Man, they still, man. They play Nebraska. Nebraska, they different, bro.
Beat them by 10, bro.
Yeah,
they're different. You're right. They different.
Yeah, they different, man. They've been coached, even though they've been in the Big Ten for a second. They are coming up Big Ten team. You know what I mean? They ain't like the lower tier. When they first got in there, people was beating them. Now they pretty good. And then they got the freshman dude, quarterback. He real decent.
He real
good. Real good. Yeah, he real good.
Yeah, he real dude. But our quarterback, man, I don't know what's going on with that situation, bro. That I ain't sold on that.
I ain't either. I don't know what we gonna do, bro. I was telling.
I'm not sold on that, bro. I'm not sold on that.
But No did have a point. But as far as our game planning and stuff, he said he think we was kind of being vanilla for Texas this week.
And probably so.
I do agree with that. But I didn't see any. I mean, Warren he got to be the guy, or is he can't throw at all?
Bro, you see that grounder he threw?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude was wide open.
On the out when he rolled that way.
When he rolled out, I was like, let me see why he ain't quarterback. And then as soon as I said that, he threw a ground ball. I was like, that's why he's not playing quarterback. Right. I was like, dude was wide open, bro.
Wide open.
If you're a quarterback, you got to make that play. That's the play you have to make. What was that 4th and 4? What was that 4th and 4? He have to make that play, bro. Yeah, he got to make that play. He got to make that play. And then I don't understand. I know Michigan like to rotate, but it's no reason why your starting secondary, your All-American, and the starting corner and your starting slot is out the game for 2 series. Come on, man. And then when they drive and they get back there and he throw them dudes right back in. I'm like, I don't understand that, coach. And I can see with that line, you know what I mean? Because it's hot and everything. But with them All-American dudes, like, they should be in shape, man. You know what I mean? Like, them dudes should be in shape.
Yeah, they don't play enough football too.
Yeah,
they don't need to come out the field defensively, man. We done played all kinds of ball. We don't need to come out the field.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Who did y'all see? How many games did y'all watch this weekend?
I watched a lot. Not all of no game, but our game really.
But who impressed y'all?
Go ahead. We already talked about it a little bit. Who impressed you?
Man, I like to do how State gave up, but I know it was just they played against what's the name? Yeah, man, dude was dropping dimes, bro. I watched his highlights. I watched his highlights on YouTube. He was dropping dimes. He was dropping dimes. And then the freshman from Alabama looked good. They said dude only 17. I don't know about that. That number 2?
Yeah. Ryan Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're real
They
good.
said he's 17. I was like, man, come on, man. He looked good.
Tennessee's quarterback, that Nico son, he looked good too. The crazy last night. Yeah, he looked good. He looked good. He's a true freshman too. He looked good. And as we were saying earlier, your boy Cam Ward looked good.
He looked like he's supposed to be there, don't he?
Yep. Like he's always been there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, he looked like he's the missing piece, man. He looked like the missing piece. But where did Dante Moore ever go?
Oh, shit. He left UCLA.
He left UCLA, but where he go?
He went back out, didn't he? I don't know where he went. I thought he went to the SEC or somewhere, didn't he?
I don't know, because they thought we was trying to get him, because you know he's from Michigan, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They thought we was the front runner from him.
Nah, once he passed us up, I don't even want him.
Yeah, like that Neil money.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
What y'all think about Penn State's quarterback, Drew Eller? Did he ball out?
Well,
he looked better.
He looked better, but he still looked like a game manager to me. But you know, this is the first game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, game manager to me, but he Penn State gonna be all right though.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
They always. It's just they can't never get over the hump with us in Ohio State. They don't lose to nobody else.
Yeah,
they don't lose to nobody else. They get everybody else. They
yeah. Did y'all see McNamara for Iowa?
I did. I seen a little of the highlights, but I seen the score. We were just talking about that. If Iowa can put some points on the board, they gonna be dangerous, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Iowa's defense is good, but their offense is a hard watch. You know what I mean? Like
that's
you watch their offense.
They put up 40. We gonna see though.
Yeah. But they play Big Ten football. Them Wisconsin teams like that, like us when we had Harbaugh. I ain't see no coming from us. I ain't see no 3 tight end sets. None of that stuff no more. I ain't see none of that from us. I was like, what are you trying to change the whole offense? That's why he probably didn't get Mike Hart back, because he wanted to change the whole offense.
That could be. I think Mike Hart wanted to coach. He wanted to be the head coach.
No, Mike Hart wanted to be the offensive coordinator. He already knew who the head coach was going to be.
Right.
He wanted to be.
That's what I meant to say. I thought he wanted to be the OC.
He didn't want to be the running back coach anymore. He wanted to be the OC. And Corum and them, they loved Mike Hart. You know what I mean? Like, but dude wanted to go in a different direction. He didn't want the 2 tight end, 3 tight end set, and then you have a fullback and run the eye. He didn't want to run that no more. I was like,
you gonna see that? You gonna see that Saturday? You gonna see that Saturday?
We're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to. No.
They're gonna have to protect that guard. Our right guard is trash, man. They're gonna have to protect him.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to
been
protect
there
him.
though.
Huh?
I said he been there too.
I know. Like
Mossberg said Dante Moore is the backup for Oregon.
Oh, okay. He the backup?
Yeah, he the backup behind what's his
Gabriel.
name? Gabriel, yeah, Dylan Gabriel behind him. What's your thoughts
before we get him out of here?
Man?
I wanted to say, I know you want to say who. Alabama look good, man. That motherfucker Milroe, he ready, man.
Yeah,
he ready, man. He
got a line and everything though. Milroe's got a line and everything.
He got everything.
Yeah.
And the board, open it up. He throws that. They gonna be hell. Alabama gonna be hell this year, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta see how these pieces fall, man, because I'm not impressed right now with them dudes. I hope Fresno win their conference to make it look good.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
I hope Fresno State win their conference, man.
Them boys favored to win the Mountain West.
Yeah.
But if you look up that dude King, Paul, even though we only gave up 1 offensive touchdown, dude King threw for like 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns last year, man. He nice. He their preseason first team all Mountain West quarterback. The running back Sherrod is first team running back. So we'll see. I'm just worried, man. I hope we were vanilla.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Probably was too, but you see what they did. Man, shoot.
I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be watching that game in the hotel in Atlanta, man. I told them like I'm going to watch these Steelers Sunday, but I told Bird and them I ain't moving 12 o'clock until after 12 o'clock Saturday. Fire my fire stick up.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Man.
Who y'all think had the best game last week between Shedeur Sanders, Kyle McCord, and Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
I'm gonna say Cam Ward.
He played better competition too.
Yeah.
He played better competition. Well, Washington still got that line problem though, man. I'm telling you that right now.
Who?
Colorado still got that line problem.
Most definitely. That's why I picked. Watch what Nebraska do to that line, man.
Yeah.
With no fear of the run game, they gonna come in. They gonna try to come and get you, boy.
Yeah.
He gonna be running for his life.
Yeah, they gonna Horn and Travis and Hunter. They gonna have to be ready for that ball to come out quick, brother.
Quick.
Yeah.
And you know your boy Rule, Matt Rule. He that's Nebraska's coach. He come from the NFL. So he got different schemes, and he got different ways to try to shut a lot of that stuff down, man.
And then he probably can trick you too. He probably can trick Shador. He probably ain't seen no coverage like he about to throw at him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We gonna see, but I already made my bets. I'm hoping I'm gonna come up on this FanDuel. I took the spread. It was Colorado 7.5. I took that.
It was Colorado 7.5.
I mean, Nebraska 7.5.
Oh, okay.
I took.
They playing in Boulder?
No, they playing in
Lincoln.
They playing in Lincoln, yeah.
Ooh.
He said, "Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm saying." And they owe them from last year. We owe them.
Yeah.
What coach is sitting on the hottest seat?
What's your name? Norvell and Dabo.
I don't think Dabo.
Yeah, you know why Dabo? Because he don't do nothing in the portal. He said he's not doing nothing in the portal. And they could have had, man, come on, who don't want to go to Clemson and play football?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
his
Dabo and portal, man.
His seat warm, but he can go ahead and say, okay, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna start doing a portal next year.
Yeah, he can do that.
Norval and what's the dude, Napier, Florida's coach. I think he on the hot seat too, man.
Yeah, he on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got no business getting not being up to par these last 3 years, man. He got 3 years. And they get talent. They got their NIL money too.
Yeah.
Players too.
Yeah.
When those two teams struggle, Texas come in like a thief in the night and start stealing.
Yeah. And look at y'all. Y'all, even though Texas A&M can't get it together, y'all and Texas A&M got all that oil money, man.
Yeah. You know what? See, we gotta convince a Florida dude or South or Pac-10 dude, whatever, to come and play for us, because they know it get cold up there by that river.
Yeah,
man.
And they know our NIL. We got Neil, but we don't got it like everybody else. Yeah, we got it. You play, improve, and we pay. These dudes get deals before they even step on the field.
Yeah,
that's what we don't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they're gonna have to come with it. They're gonna have to come with it, because Ohio State paying like they weigh. You know what I mean? Like
they paying like
once these dudes, man, like Texas A&M, they the one that started off. They was giving their whole line like 50,000 at first. That's before everybody started jumping that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Their whole line was getting that. You know what I mean? And that's when
and the recruits was getting that. That's why
the one dude, what's the one dude that got fired?
Jimbo Fisher. That's why he got fired.
Yeah.
Because he had everybody, they had the top 5 recruiting classes because of the money. Everybody was throwing money around, and they had that terrible seat. They let him go.
Yeah, they let him go. Because they spending too much. Yeah. But not to get no results, man.
They had to give him $75 million.
Yeah.
Yep, they did.
Yeah. That was a dumb contract from the beginning, though.
Yeah. He had to leave Florida State off of that.
Yeah.
That contract he got, man.
Oh yeah.
But I know for sure in his heart, he thought Texas A&M with all these resources, I'm gonna go out here and get them motherfuckers rocking,
Yeah,
get it cracking out in Texas. That's what he
yeah,
thought. And the
Yeah.
SEC too.
He couldn't get over that Alabama and Georgia hump.
yeah. He couldn't.
It's harder than he thought.
Yeah.
harder than I thought, for sure.
Just like you said, man, you gotta have in college. I think college football, man, you need a quarterback, man.
Gotta have it. It's essential, man. Gotta have
Yeah.
a quarterback.
Got to.
Yeah, man, you gotta have a good quarterback, man. Like, when you just playing on this talent, whatever, like you got to have one quarterbacks to throw, man, because the receivers is getting better. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have somebody get them the ball, man. Like, and that's what I've been looking at every game I watch this weekend. I was watching the quarterback play.
Yeah.
I was watching.
It was a lot of good quarterback play this week.
It was a lot, and then the dude who played with Boston College, the little dude.
I said that little dude.
He played
Aaron Ward a little bit.
Yeah, he looked like Kyler Murray a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
he kind of running. He do. He do look like Kyler Murray a little bit.
Yeah, I was looking at all the quarterback plays. First thing I was looking, I was like, oh yeah, quarterbacks. Yeah.
That's what got me worried about us. No, I'm scared. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
With no quarterback play, we ain't gonna win the game. Impossible.
I had 13 years of bad quarterbacking, so I know what it's like.
Yeah. Like,
the Vincent Cole left, man, we ain't been no good until now we got yours.
Right.
So I already know. If you don't have
man,
man, you can cancel Christmas.
We had some bad quarterback play too, man.
Yeah, too. Your boy don't even look serviceable for us. I thought, oh my, we gotta go with Warren. We gotta go with him.
I'm talking about far as the running, yeah, but once you come in, you know it's gonna be one dimensional. You know he running. They gonna stack that line. Come on, man.
Right. He gonna have one read, and you know, and then he gonna have a lot, and they gonna key on that. He'll mess around, throw a couple interceptions if we try to play him, man.
Yeah. And then we got all that talent on the outside. They was just doing Loveland, man. I'm like, Loveland get open. He get open.
Monster, man.
Yeah, he get open. But I'm saying, like, all them dudes on the outside, man, they real serviceable, man. I'm talking about they real decent. I looked at them last year. 2 of them played last year, and they did real good, man.
Yeah.
They did real good.
Yeah. We will see, though.
Yeah. Dude from Ohio State, he looked like he the real deal.
Oh, the receiver?
That number 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Their practices, they're practicing the B team is better than the Akron, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't learn nothing about themselves, nothing that they didn't already know. They already knew dude was good. They didn't learn nothing from that game against Akron.
Yeah. Who they got coming in? Western Michigan too?
Another bum MAC. They stay playing the MAC. 2 MAC teams in a row.
They play Marshall too, don't they?
I don't know who they got.
Marshall next. They play Marshall next.
Stop it.
No, I think they might have a bye and then they got Marshall.
They got Hawaii and then Marshall?
No, a bye. I think they got a bye and then they get Marshall.
Stop it.
They gonna be 10-0 before you look up.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. Trying to think who else.
Well, NFL come on tomorrow.
Yeah, who got tomorrow?
I'm going with Mahomes. I'm going with Mahomes. You gotta go. Mahomes like Brady. Until somebody beat that dude, you gotta go. You gotta bet on that dude, man. Like,
that's what I was gonna say. I gotta go with KC until I see what that look like.
Yeah,
You boys see what that look like.
Yeah.
Who your pro team? Oh, you like the Titans, don't you?
Yeah.
Like the Titans, yeah.
Yeah, they
y'all
got Derrick
winning
Henry.
that? Yeah. Oh yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, they got Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who y'all got winning that Arkansas-Oklahoma State game?
I ain't seen Arkansas like.
Arkansas smashed.
Smash somebody like Arkansas
like,
Pine Bluff. They
who
play
was it?
Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yeah. Oh, they smashed. Yeah, they could have been worse than that though. They smashed. I seen some of that. They look like they got a lot of speed, man. Arkansas look like that. I mean, I know the competition wasn't though. Who they got? NC State.
Arkansas got Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Ollie Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean Oklahoma State, right? Though I don't know a lot about them. They like 16, 17, something like that, right?
They 17, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean Arkansas can make a statement. They is it in Oklahoma
State? Yeah, it's in Stillwater.
Yeah, Stillwater and Stillwater.
Yeah,
they'll be right there in the top 25 because you know they love the SEC. If you look like anything, they're gonna throw you in the top 25.
Yeah,
they'll mess around and take their spot. You know what I'm saying? They'll jump all the way to 17. You know what I'm saying? Like damn.
What y'all think about that Baylor in Utah? At Utah.
You go ahead, Paul.
Listen, man. Think about the Utes. Once they start playing, it's hard to slow them down, man. I like the way they play, though, man. I like they be having good quarterback play. They be having thing about it is they be having dudes that be sitting behind other dudes that know how to play. You know what I mean? They know how to play a little bit. So I like Utah. I like Utah.
Yeah, I like Utah too. They kind of play like us. I mean, they tough, they physical.
Yeah,
they play like and that's why a lot of it might be like that, but a lot of in the Pac-10, they had won the Pac-10 2 years in a row before last year, right?
Yeah.
It get cold in Utah, so they used to playing when the heat and the cold. Back in the year, that's what was messing them up. USC and them when they had to come and play Utah in the cold like that. But Utah, they play good D. They fundamentally sound. They don't make mistakes. I don't know. Is that one dude quarterback getting still?
Yeah, he's still there.
Cameron, what's his name?
Cameron, yeah, that's him.
He been there forever.
Yeah, he started off at Texas.
Forever, man.
Yeah.
He got hurt. He been hurt
he getting that nil money.
2 years or something.
Yeah, he getting that nil money. He know he ain't gonna make pro, so he doing the best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think he like 6 months younger than me.
Cam Rising.
Cameron Rising. Yeah.
Yeah, he getting that nil money.
To win the Big 12 though. They predicted to be in a playoff. Utah is.
I got them in 12 too. What y'all think about that Iowa State and Iowa?
Who?
Iowa State and Iowa.
Go ahead, Paul. I said Iowa. Go ahead, Paul.
I was gonna they gonna play them like big boy football, line up and try to run the ball, whatever. You got to think that's really a grudge match too, because some of them dudes wanted to go to Iowa that couldn't go to Iowa, and they had to go to Iowa State. So
that's a big game.
Probably played on some of them dudes from the same high school, but on different teams. You know what I mean? It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Who you got on that one? No, you got Iowa.
I got Iowa winning that. I'm not a big Iowa State fan because they used to give it to my Longhorns, man, when we didn't have no quarterbacks.
Yeah. When they had a little run, Iowa State had a little run. Yeah.
They had the Purdy's.
Yeah.
Iowa State had the Purdy.
Yeah. They had them 2 tight ends too, man. Them 2 tight ends was some monsters.
Yeah. They was big boys too.
Yeah. What y'all think about that Kansas at Illinois?
Oh.
Illinois, again, it's the competition, but Illinois looked all right.
And Kansas too, though.
Kansas definitely look good.
Yeah.
I'm just Big Ten and Illinois. I'm wondering if they can make any noise, if they can actually pull it off against Kansas. I mean, I think Kansas, of course, but they come to play. It's in Champaign?
It's in Champaign, yeah.
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah, Fighting Illini. I'm going with the Fighting Illini.
They play good at home, though. They play hard. They play good at home, though.
Yeah. They've been playing good for the last couple of years, bro.
Yeah. They
dog fight last year when they played in Kansas. It was a dog fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they played them last year?
Yeah, they played last year. It was a dog fight last year. Yeah.
Right. Because that's like their neighbors, so that's kind of like rivalry a little bit too.
Yeah. What y'all think about Tennessee and NC State?
I like Tennessee. I like the way Tennessee look.
Yeah, I got Tennessee.
Look good. That quarterback really good.
Yeah, I like the way they look.
What's the name? They look good, man. They look good.
Yeah. I like that.
Houston can go into Norman and beat Oklahoma.
Who?
Houston going to Norman and beat Oklahoma.
I doubt that.
No.
Yeah, I doubt
absolutely not. They lost. Houston lost, right?
Yeah. I doubt that. I doubt that. I watched Oklahoma play too, man. They was like, the quarterback ain't that bad, but he ain't that good. But Oklahoma always had skilled players, man. They got the one dude that left Michigan. I thought he was going to be the number one receiver, Anthony, but it ain't him. He ain't the number one receiver.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got some more dudes out there. I was like, okay.
Right.
They lost Farouk too for the next 6 to 8 weeks with a broken foot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oklahoma did.
Yeah, Oklahoma did. Farouk, the wide receiver number 3, I think. He's big time for them, so that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna walk through Houston.
Yeah, I think
they lost to UNLV 27-7. Yeah, I think Oklahoma gonna get them easily, actually.
Yeah. What y'all think about Boise State at Oregon?
Oregon till somebody proved wrong, Oregon. But I'm going for Boise State though.
Yeah.
I'm going for Boise State, but Oregon.
Did you know that Boise State's running back had 20 carries for 267 yards and 6 touchdowns?
Yeah, I see that. I see that. That was on Sports Center. I was like, whoa.
Right. Boise State, they ain't scared of Oregon either. They to play Oregon and stuff. They know what's going on with them, man.
Yeah.
And Oregon only scoring 24 points to 24-14 against Idaho, right?
Idaho, yeah.
What was that about, bro? I didn't see any of that game. I don't know what was going on with that one.
Dylan Gabriel cannot throw the ball down the field. He completed. He threw 41 passes. For one, why are you throwing 41 times against Idaho?
Yeah,
right.
And his completions was only for 7 yards a pop. He cannot throw the ball down the field. You got Evan Stewart, who was a deep threat, but if you can't get him the ball, ain't nobody got to worry about him. He had 3 catches for 15 yards, and they didn't give this man $1 million in NIL money to leave Texas A&M to come there, and he only get 3 catches for 15 yards.
For the game, he got 3 catches.
Yeah.
Wow. What they couldn't run the ball either? How?
They couldn't run the ball either.
It was like 14-7 for a long time in that game. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Looking at the score. Like, what's going on? Oregon mess around and lose. They was only up 14-7.
Yeah, they was. They was, y'all.
Hey, we'll see. I'm gonna be watching that game closely. The outcome of that one. I'm gonna see how they play. I'm gonna be keeping my eye on Iowa too, low key, and Nebraska. No, we don't got Nebraska this year.
We don't. We
don't got Iowa either.
Nah, we don't got Iowa.
Oh, y'all don't
That's
get
good though. We
Yeah,
already got a hard schedule.
right. That's what I'm saying. You're right.
Yeah.
Me and Ronnie was just reevaluating that Michigan schedule. Like, man, listen, some of these teams, they look better than we thought earlier
Yeah.
last week.
USC,
Yeah.
USC look good, bro.
Yeah. But still, man, dude, for them athletes LSU had though, they was out of place though. They get LSU USC kept catching LSU out of place, man. Like on them little drag routes, or whatever. They was out of place. Them linebackers was out of place. They kept trailing the play. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm telling you, that's what Lincoln. I told you, Lincoln Riley good with this, bro. He'll put his best slot receiver against your linebacker and clear something out and do 1-on-1 with this linebacker and know he can't run with him. You know what I mean?
Branham said Illinois can't recruit. They don't have that.
Who said that?
John Branham. Yeah. I'm seeing the stuff right here on the bottom. Yeah, that's definitely true. It's hard. It ain't really much to why. If you can go somewhere else, then why go to Illinois? You know what I mean? For real, unless you're from Chicago or in that area. But you know,
but we get a lot of people from Chicago. Michigan,
the number one player in Chicago. A lot of times we'll get them. Penn State will get them. Notre Dame will get them. Yeah. Very rare that Illinois will get them.
Yeah, they wasn't getting him when they had Lovie Smith. Like,
no,
they wasn't getting him.
Gonna bring it back home. They wasn't getting good players since your boy. Remember Juice Williams, the quarterback.
Yeah. But the one dude they had a couple years ago, the running back named Brown, he was real good.
Yeah.
Chad Brown, was his name Chad Brown?
Chad Brown. He had the twin brother that played the DB. He in the league. His brother.
Yeah, they asked Steve Sarkisian, why don't he recruit a lot of kids in the Midwest? He said, listen, man, they got Michigan up there, they got Ohio State, and they got Penn State. You think them kids are gonna come all the way down here when they can go play for high-powered universities like that?
Yeah. In the same way, we try to steal a few players from Texas and that, but you know, y'all go for the top. You could be the 30th best player in Texas and still be cold. We'll take you. You know what I'm saying? You could be number 30 in Texas, but you're still a high 4-star. You know what I'm saying? We'll let it have you. You know what I'm saying? But y'all
think about certain part of Texas, they like all year round football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, did you know that in high school they have spring games, bro?
Yeah, see?
They have spring games.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Right.
Nuts, man. And then they play 7-on-7 for the rest of the year after the season is over. They play 7-on-7.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts, man.
That's crazy, man. Y'all, it's so much talent in Texas and Florida. And Louisiana got a lot of talent too, man.
I'm talking about all that down south stuff, like all that down there. All that down there. Yeah. All that down there, man. Alabama, Auburn, LSU. They be really competing for people down there, man.
Right.
Oh, man. Georgia. All that, man. Like,
you're right, Brandon. Brandon said Michigan going in Chicago playing the state out.
Yeah.
They sure do. They say that Atlanta puts more football players in the NFL than any other district in the country.
Really? Atlanta? That's surprising.
Atlanta, then the Houston metro area. They put in the most players in the NFL from them two areas of the country.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I thought at one time, it was Florida. I thought Florida would put in a lot of players.
Yeah, they got pockets that are pretty good.
Yeah.
They can't compete with the Atlanta is so huge. It's way huger than any metropolitan in Florida. And then Houston is huge. and it's larger.
You're right. I see
metropolitan
what they're saying.
And
Like one populace like that, like one area, like it's pocket, like you're saying, you can be like from Liberty City, a little, you know, and what's that, Acalopa or whatever, but what that one area that a lot of players come from, Antonio Brown.
Pensacola.
Yeah, not Pensacola too, but it's another little spot. Yeah.
Yeah, because Antonio Brown, it's like about like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Like from the same area.
That place, I can't remember how to pronounce it, but they used to grow up chasing chickens and stuff. Like they remember they had that little special on them. That's how it's like, how y'all fast and get cut? I'd say we grew up chasing chickens.
Hey, if you listen to them Florida dudes, whatever, they love Antonio Brown, man. Like the skilled dudes, like the receivers in them, they said, man, dude, the truth. We seen another side of Antonio Brown. We seen Antonio Brown with the bread. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They
boy Antonio Brown about to go broke. On the side note, his house got foreclosed. He pressed. He's pressed. They say he crazy, man. They telling him to get help.
CTE?
Something, yeah.
Yeah, you might want to go look into that, man. Yeah,
they was chasing the rabbits. Yeah, rabbits in the swamp. Yeah, Branham. Yeah, he's saying that.
Yeah,
it was right. They be chasing rabbits. Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, your boy AB going bananas, bruh.
Yeah.
He messed up a lot of money, man.
Bruh, I knew it was over when I ain't never seen nobody take off their shoulder pads and everything in the football game. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, he did a Brian Harris.
Talking about pro.
He quit on the sideline.
I'm talking about pro too. I'm like, man, I ain't never seen that. And you know them owners and stuff, they don't play getting showed up. They billionaires. Yeah.
That's why Vince Young ain't never played no more after he did that stunt he did in Tennessee.
What did he do down there? I can't remember.
Remember, he took his shoulder pads off too on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Was like, he didn't play no more for Tennessee. Then he went to Philadelphia. They had him for that 1 year with Michael Vick as a backup. He tried to go to Green Bay. Green Bay was like, nah.
Right.
Yeah.
But he came back to Texas, right? He do something for y'all. He affiliated some kind of way.
He's some kind of student cultural something.
Yeah.
They pay him like 60 stacks a year to do.
Good for him, or he be in trouble because he ain't make the money he needed to make in the NFL even.
Right.
You hear what they say? Your boy did, right? Jamarcus Russell.
What'd he do?
You know, he coaching. He helped coach in high school. So they said. They said he was out here getting money to help the football team. They said dude gave him a $74,000 check.
And he
took it to the credit union, took $50,000 of it out in cash, and dude called the school like, "Did y'all get that money?" And
he did do that.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that. I said, "Damn, boy."
It did. Now he got the bread. I was like, man.
Yeah.
Some dudes, man, when they don't work at their craft, man. Like, just because you made it, that don't mean you made it, bro. You still working on that one contract, bro. Like,
and you gotta, even if you get it, you gotta be smart with it. Because AB he was getting sued out the butt, doing dumb stuff, wasting money. Next thing you know, nobody want to pick you up. Now his career was over like boom. I know he was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when Tom Brady vouched for you and then you messed that up, you done.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You done.
Never played it down with Oakland, with the Raiders. What he played a little bit with New England. Did he play that whole year or something? Then he got the ring, got the year with Tampa Bay. But I mean, after us, he ain't getting no more money for real.
Yeah. He left because he ain't had no more guaranteed money.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, football crazy, man.
Him and Le'Veon. Both of them wish they would stay Steelers. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
This nigga got a box. He trying to box now to make some bread.
Le'Veon.
You ain't seen boxing?
Yeah.
Then he had another fight where Antonio Brown was in his corner with him. The one fight he knocked out dude, the running back. What's his name from Minnesota?
AP.
He knocked him out. You ain't see that fight?
Hey, nah, you see that?
Go on YouTube and watch that, man. Go on YouTube as soon as we get over here and look up Bale versus Peterson. He knocked him out, man. Hold on. AP had Hall of Fame numbers, but they don't like. Yeah.
So he won't go in, yeah.
So he won't go in. My screen cracked, right? That's why I can't
Yeah.
see shit. But
Let me ask you this: is Eddie George? Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Eddie George?
Yeah.
He should
I don't think so.
I'm not sure, but ain't no way well, wait a minute. Let me think about that.
I don't think so. You think he should get there before Fred?
Before Fred Taylor?
Yeah.
I think so, man. I think so. There was a running back that just went in not too long ago, or might be going in now, that I think should be in there before Eddie George. Who's it?
What you think about Frank Gore?
Frank Gore, he was just longevity.
Yeah,
I know.
A long time.
But he like third all time.
Yeah.
Oh, if he third all time, yeah, he got to go in, bro.
Yeah, he longevity.
Frank Gore got a lot of yards.
Yeah. Hey, I'm about to get over here. This little girl looking at me like I got egg on my face. She wants something.
Yeah. All right, bros. I appreciate y'all jumping on.
All right.
Man. We had a good time.
See y'all, man.
Yep. All right. Next week, bro.
Okay. Right, I'm out of here.
All right. Go blue.
Go blue.
All right. Peace, y'all.
All right. Holla.